So I'm looking for winter ant flights. Not really finding any, but they were flying where I work. So I drove home later in the day, and I think it cooled off enough, but I can see they were out, judging by this spider web full of dead males. This is a queen hornet. Just waking up to start a nest at some point. But right now, the only hornets you find are just the queens. Same thing goes for bumblebees and yellow jackets. While flipping logs out here, I came across something a little interesting. She looks like a Lasius umbratus queen, but she's bicolored, which is pretty interesting. I'm going to collect her, just to say I have one. Pay dirt, Prenolepis imparis, the winter ant. I see males, but no queens yet. And I don't even see them taking off, so it may have cooled off just enough that they're not going to fly. So, possibly tomorrow, but I think it might rain. Who knows, but if it's good weather, I'll be out looking. If not, yeah. And see you then. These are a really dark form of this species. Sometimes I find them, and they are like a pale brown color. Alright, first queen came out, with the sun, of course. I always like how colored they are compared to the other casts. Now, this may just be a teasing day, where they come out but they don't take off. See how she's going back in? Yeah. Not quite enough. This is like the start of their, it's like a thing they do. They start coming out, but it's too late in the day. But then the next good day, because they already have the tunnel or whatever made to a size where queens can get out, they start flying earlier and earlier in the day. I think I see a foraging trail. I'll follow that if it's correct. Hello, Temnothorax curvipinosus is out also, I see. These are really, really tiny ants. Question is that your nest, or are you planning to move in this twig? Well, just exploring a hole, as they like to do. Give you an example of size difference here. Yeah, the winter ants actually look huge compared to this one. I had another nest in my backyard, and these Prenolepis and imparis seem to be going nuts in this leaf litter here, so I'm assuming there's a nest directly underneath this. So let's see if I can't locate it. And I saw a male. Somewhere he's in there. But you see, these are like more of a, they're like smaller, paler, brown. There's some dark variation in here, but they're not quite as big as the ones I found in the forest. So this species has some variation to it. I believe they did do a study, or someone did a study, to see if it was multiple species, and they looked at the male genitalia of all things, and they found that because it did not vary at all, it's assumed that they can, these different varieties of this species are all still the same species, it's just they have some variety to them. But there are some populations that have totally black queens, whereas all the other populations, it's more of a robust reds and blondes, yellows, those sorts of colors, which there's something they're having. Speciation is occurring, but it has not yet made multiple species. Our Formica pallidefulva colony has been doing some digging. We're also out on this flower pot, exploring a little. The pot itself is full of creeping Charlie and random other plant debris, some leaves. So they're digging up into this pot here. Ooh. And there's a queen. 2 queens. Any eggs? Not yet. Oh, there's another one. Still has a little bit of wing scars on her, I see. It's a wing actually attached. That's good. If I ever want a colony of these, I can just come here with a shovel. Oh, there's one queen. And these ones also vanished. Alright, I am in the woods, and Prenolepis imparis are flying. I'll try and just follow them up the tree here. Well, they're a little hard to spot, because I basically have to look into the sun to do this. Move position here. But this is what you're looking for. Tons of little males flying around, but many of them are actually walking up the tree. And if I can get a right angle here. Let's see. You can kind of see that effect of just thousands of these guys all the way up the tree. And it's these trees that you want to get around and keep an eye out for queens, because they do arrive every so often. There is an Aphaenogaster rudis that found himself a man. Found herself a man, and not really good for the man.